For us adults, we get a little, sitting in our seats, okay, so when is this going to really get going? So I'm a little nervous that it might be a little bit too long for them, but
Yeah, I know. Even when I graduated college, I remember getting
a lot more involved in the community. So, and also the other students that I go to school with and that are in the master's program, we have become pretty close. So it's a lot different from undergrad school because there's just that select. There's that 20 of us maybe that are in that group together. So we really kind of pull together and cheerlead for each other and help each other. So it's a little bit different than undergrad.
That's cool. So you got kind of like a support network there too.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Just a little bit closer than undergrad.
Yeah, especially in a big school, that can be tricky.
Yes, I've done good though. I think at UMass as far as a support system. People have really cheerleaded for me all the way, really pushed for me. I've been able to have really good faculty members and great professors that have always been understanding and knowing that I've been a single mom to really, be understanding toward maybe my situations that may arise. So.
Oh, that's really nice.
Came with me to many of our meetings, and they went to us to LA Presbyterian and helped serve Thanksgiving dinner to the homeless. And I really push for my kids to be active within the community as well. And we talk a lot about social issues in our house. We just really beg at our dinner table and what is right and what is wrong and how we should always help people. So
great. It's really cool. Do you feel like you're kind of like setting an example for your kids? You hope they look up to you?
I hope that I am. That's my goal. I want them to continue to give back and to remember that there are always people that are less fortunate than us, and that to always remember that be thankful for what you have today because tomorrow it could be gone.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Is that, I know your apartment was in a fire?
Yes, last year. Yes. Yep. And so I try to remind them to look how far that we've come and that I might get a little emotional, so bear with me.
Sure, it's emotional.
That even though we went through that tragedy, that we were able to rise above it, and that tragedy doesn't define who we are or how we have to continue to live. And also to look at what a great support system that we have here in Lowell through UMass. At that time, they were going to the McAuliffe School over in Centerville.
Mm-hmm.
Really, McAuliffe really pulled for us, and the Salvation Army was a great help to us. So there were many different places. Middlesex even helped us out as well. So just to show you how many different places in Lowell really came together for us, and so that's why Lowell's our home. I don't know that I can't say enough for just everybody. But yeah, UMass was the day after the fire. I contacted my professor because I didn't know what to do. It was 2 weeks before finals.
Oh, wow.
And I was just like, I don't even know where I'm going to live. Never mind my finals. I was in a research class, and I had taken all the data home, so all the data was lost in our fire. So I still had to explain that to another professor, and I felt awful for my team. We had done all these. We'd done a couple of research where people came in and took these surveys, and here I had taken them home to do the data entry for the weekend, and now it was all gone. And that was part of their grade, not just mine. So it was something that affected other people, not just myself. So, and they were just so awesome. They were just they set up a new time, so we did the surveys. That research class actually they were the first people to come to me with an envelope full of money when I returned to school. It was just really amazing. So UMass was just, everybody in UMass just came.
I guess the thing is you're going to be graduating on Saturday?
Yes, I am.
And what did you study?
I studied psychology, so I'm actually in the master's program now. So I finished off my BA and started my MA in the fall.
Oh, cool. So I guess, why did you come to UMass Lowell?
Well, I was a transfer student from Middlesex Community College, and I had some really good faculty advisors that had advised that it would be a good idea for me to transfer, that they saw potential in me, and so that was kind of the plan when I came.
And you're going on to get your master's?
Yes, in community social psych.
Oh, cool. So what's that entail?
A lot to offer as far as resources for people. The community is a really great community to be in. People really pull together for people during tough times. At least in my experience, that's what I've had nothing but good things about Lowell. So
That's awesome. And I would imagine, especially with if you're looking towards helping people and working with at-risk youth, that's kind of the environment to.
yes, absolutely, absolutely. There's a great community dynamics going on in Lowell, and there's a lot of good things going on here. So.
Great. Are you involved with the community in any way?
Yes, I do volunteer work with the Old Rape Crisis Center, which is now the Center for Hope and Healing.
Cool.
So I do some hours doing hotlines. I've done some help with anti-bullying programs within the schools. I do a lot with the Salvation Army. For one, we go to church there, but they also have programs for kids throughout the community. They have Wednesday night programs, and I do volunteer work with them there as well.
So you kind of like doing homework along with your daughters?
I am totally doing homework along with my daughters. When I can. When they see me pull out my school books, they're always asking me questions about my homework. They always want to know, like, what is it about? Well, what is that book about? Or so they'll ask me 10 million questions. Or if I'm typing a paper at home, they like to stand over me. My youngest daughter is a very good writer, and so she likes to proofread my work and correct me, and she thinks it's really cool when she can find mistakes. So sometimes it can be a little annoying and hard to get work done. So sometimes I come to the library or come to school early or stay a little bit later to get things done versus doing it at home. I try to be in mom mode versus student mode when I'm at home.
Sure.